Hey, what's up everybody? Too Tall Toby here, and I just crashed SolidWorks. I was working on some files that I'm putting together for an upcoming training class that I'm writing, CSWP Prep. Some details down in the description about that class. And I got about halfway through one of the models I was building and I crashed SolidWorks. So today I'm going to show you what I do when this happens and how you can access a top secret directory to recover SolidWorks files after a crash. Ow! So ideally, when this occurs, if you have a crash and you have Autorecover turned on, what'll happen is you'll launch SolidWorks again and you'll just get a message saying there's an Autorecover available. Would you like to open up that auto-recovered version of the file? But unfortunately, that doesn't always happen, even when you have Autorecover turned on. And so here you can see that I can go back to the directory where that file was lost. I was working here auditing my CSWP prep class, and I got to question number 4, and this is where the crash occurred. So I was a bit further into the model when this crash occurred. This is not exactly what I was expecting to see or hoping to see. So what can I do in this spot? Well, what I could do is I could choose to go to my options, and in my options, I can take a look at the backup recovery section of my options. And we can see we've got a directory here where my backup recovery information is, hopefully stored. So what I'll do is I'll do a copy of that directory, and then I'll just go into my Windows Explorer and I'll paste that location directly into Windows Explorer. And we can see here, there are a few different files here. It looks like last time I crashed was back in January, working on, it looks like some of the parts from the bass guitar. And then before that, it was actually last year in May. So it's been a pretty good run here. But I am happy to see that the Autorecover for question 4 is listed here. So what I typically do with this is I will rename this file and just get rid of the SWAR, the Autorecover. So you can see here, it says, are you sure you want to change this file name? And I'll say yes. And then I'll try to open up that file into SolidWorks. And oh yeah, that's a lot more in line with what I was hoping to see. So the last thing that I saved to the fixed disk was this one, but the Autorecover was able to help me get much further in the design, and that makes Toby a happy SolidWorks user. So remember, if you ever crash, as long as you have the option for Autorecover turned on, which is here under Options, Backup Recovery, as long as you have this option turned on, save every 10 minutes or save every so many changes or however you have it set, you can just copy this directory, go into Windows Explorer, find the file that you want, and then rename it to get rid of the SWAR. Just rename it to .sldprt. And now at this point, the file is called Autorecover of question 4, and I would just do a file save as, and then save it into the desired directory with the desired file name. So hopefully that will help you at some point. Nobody likes crashing SolidWorks, and nobody likes losing a bunch of work just because they forgot to hit save. But maybe you'll find out that that work actually isn't lost. Maybe you just needed to know how to browse into that top secret directory and rename those Autorecover files, and you can get all that work back. As always, let me know down in the comments what you thought about this video. Have you used this functionality before? Have you used it since watching the video, and did it work? And be sure to share this video with other SolidWorks users. This could really alleviate a lot of frustration in the SolidWorks community at large. So let's take this video, let's share it, let's reshare it. Let's make sure that all SolidWorks users know how to recover their files if they happen to crash. And of course, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, and be sure to come back for the next episode of Power Moves.